This wasn't your average Capitol Hill hearing to confirm an American diplomat. Look at all those cameras. But then Caroline Kennedy is no ordinary nominee. This member of the nation's most famous political family was in front of the Senate to become U.S. ambassador to one of America's closest allies.
It's an honor to appear before you this morning as the President's nominee to serve as the United States ambassador to Japan.
That Kennedy name came up often, both from the senators questioning her.
Your mother and father, your aunts and uncles, all of your family inspired generations now.
And from the nominee herself.
This appointment has a special significance as we commemorate the 50th anniversary of my father's presidency.
Caroline was only 3 years old when her father, John F. Kennedy, was elected president. His popularity and the country's fascination with the first family meant they were always in the spotlight. She and her brother, John Jr., grew up in front of the camera's lens, whether it was the White House photographers or the home movies her parents were fond of making. And half a century later, she stressed her father's strong connection to Japan during his time in the Oval Office.
As a World War II veteran who served in the Pacific, he had hoped to be the first sitting president to make a state visit to Japan.
From the beginning of his administration, President Kennedy invited Japanese leaders to the White House in an attempt to smooth over concerns about keeping an American military base in Okinawa.
Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy and his wife toured Japan's industrial heart in Osaka.
In 1962, he sent his brother Robert to Japan to lay the groundwork for a state visit.
The wheels of the presidential airliner were running on Irish soil.
In the summer of 1963, President Kennedy had a successful trip to Ireland. He planned to do something similar in Japan the following year. Plans that were shattered when America's young president was assassinated in November. Now the daughter can complete her father's work.
If confirmed as ambassador, I would be humbled to carry forward his legacy in a small way and represent the powerful bonds that unite our two democratic societies.
As someone who endorsed Barack Obama early in his run for the White House, Caroline Kennedy will be sure to have the president's ear.